Hello everyone, welcome to Lumina Nails. I want to say before I get started, there is a weird hue to my nails because I had just removed a previous color that just was clashing with my skin tone and I didn't like it. So we see a different color here. Now I'm going in with Modelones Nail Prep and Dehydrator. I've already filled in my nails. After I took off this design, I did end up cutting off all my nails. So that line that you see before the tip is my natural nail, and then you see the extension above that. That's why there's like a weird cast on these nails. There's the brown and then there's the extension. And then I also didn't finish filing my other hand, so there's still some color left over on that other hand. I've started this sort of thing where I am trying to use all the colors in my nail collection. So I just grabbed random colors without looking. I'm going in first with this Born Pretty 8-in-1 nail glue. That little black thing was like a splinter that embedded itself in my nail. So I couldn't get it out until I, cut off all my nails. I'm just smoothing out the nail with this polish, and it goes into the lamp for 30 seconds. You can actually see where my natural nail ends now. And I'm going in with Madame Glam in Daydream. If you do buy this color, it's a pretty translucent sort of cover pink with very light glitter in it. It's almost iridescent, sort of gold. But as the polish settles, so as it levels, like, a lot of gel polishes self-level, the glitter does sort of remain textured. So you do need more of a thick coat to cover up some of that glitter. Madame Glam's top coat is a little on the thin side, so it might not cover it completely. So I'm just putting that out there. It only needs 30 seconds, but because I'm using this Beetles Gel Polish in 756 and it's very opaque, I will be putting that whole set in the lamp for a full minute. And I do go over twice, so they get second coats. I think that color is part of the pink flamingo set. So a minute, and then we get the second coat. Also, if you've made it this far, since I am trying to get through all my colors and at least try to use them, if there are any color combinations, no matter how crazy they seem, that you'd like to see or, throw out there, feel free to leave those color combinations in the comments, and it'll give me more ideas to get through those colors, so I can start changing them and having, at least one foot out of my little safety box. So it's a very simple design. You don't have to put the teddy bear on it. The teddy bear is not necessary, but I just wanted to start using the stockpile I have of nail art that I've just been hoarding without using. I'm using this Colorshift powder. It's like a tangerine orangey to a peachy salmon. I turned on the light thinking it would help you see it, but it didn't. So I put it completely on that accent nail and then sort of patchy on the other one. So when it hit the light or when my nails moved, you can see the different colors. I think you'll be able to see it more on one of those nails. I'm not sure which one. Oh, there you can see it. So then I'm going over all of that with the Cure Plan Rainbow Cat Eye. It's a very thin cat eye. Like, it's not very strong like the ones you find from Born Pretty or other brands. It's a pretty light one where you can actually see through it. So I individually, one nail at a time, set that magnet in place, then flash cure it for about 10 seconds, make sure it doesn't move. And then this one is in Mandarin, I guess. So I don't know what color it's supposed to be. I don't know anything about it. It's just, a magnetic. I think on SHEIN it says one of their notorious, mile-long titles of gel polish Colorshift rainbow magnetic cat eye gel polish party sparkle, one of those things. So set those. When they were all complete, I did pop that into the lamp for a full 30 seconds to make sure it was cured. Then I'm going over everything with Modelones Glossy top coat. This needs a full minute to cure. Modelones definitely needs a full minute to cure. Now, this is just so I can file it. I'm just wanting to file down the nail, buff it out, you know, make it look smooth. Like I said, that other one did have, that glitter did have a little chunkiness, so I want to make sure it was smooth and didn't have any like ridges or textures to it. So I'm taking a fine buffer and then just going over all those nails and, you know, getting a good shape, cleaning up where I can. And then I wiped them all off with some isopropyl alcohol. I'm going in to that accent nail with some Born Pretty rhinestone glue, and this is where I put the little teddy bear. Like I said, you don't need a little teddy bear. You can just put some rhinestones or leave it plain or something, or put a little cute design. And that goes into lamp for 30 seconds. And then I do take more of that rhinestone glue, and fill in the little gaps behind its ears and legs so that there's no space to get like hair or clothes or whatever trapped underneath it. You know, minimize danger. Then when it was all done, I did put that into lamp for 30 seconds. I flash cured it and then it went to lamp for 30 seconds. So I like to check all angles to make sure that everything is covered before, you know, I'm done. And then I decided I needed a little more sparkle. So I took some more of that rhinestone glue and I got some AB crystals, well, one AB crystal, and then some nail art beads. And I gave that little teddy bear a crown because I'm not sure why. It needs it, you know, it needs sparkle, everyday sparkle. And then I'm going to fast forward this part because, oh my God, it took me so long. It took me so long to get those little beads in place. So we fast forward beyond that. Anyway, there we see it. It's a little crown. Now we're going over everything with that Modelones Glossy top coat. I'm honestly not sure why I chose that top coat this time. But here it is. Once again, it needs a full minute. Sometimes I put it in for 2. Because sometimes it just doesn't cure completely. So, you know, a minute to 2 minutes for that Modelones Glossy top coat. Also, if you are using these little teddy bears, especially like the iridescent ones like these, you will need to go over the top of them because it's a coating. It's not inside of the plastic or the resin. It's a coating and you'll rub it off. So you got to make sure you top coat that and protect the color or the overlay, the, you know, the pattern, the color shift. And then always go over those little decorations. Don't go over the top of the crystal. I know it looks like I'm doing that, but I'm only touching it. Never go over the top of the crystal because you'll lose the facets in them because the gel sort of merges with those crystals. That goes into lamp. And do I put gel? No, I don't put any oil on these. Afterward, I probably did, but although it sort of looks like I did. But that's a completed look. I hope you like that. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're doing well, and I thank you for all the kind feedback. And if you're watching from the previous video, thank you so much. Great to have you here. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.